Last talk show. So let's get down to discussing what matters. Our first category is unpleasant predicaments. All of us throughout our lives, we've experienced some predicaments that were unpleasant. But hopefully, as we've persevered and passed on through, we can hopefully look back and laugh or do something to analyze those previous unpleasant predicaments. Let's go to the first one, as we do not have a moment to lose. Predicament number one, your most unpleasant concert experience. Have all of you been to a concert of sorts? Okay, that's good. So I think if you've been to at least two, one should have been more unpleasant than the other. Who out the gate has an unpleasant concert experience?
I'll just put mine out the bag.
Put it out there,
man.
Riasco.
Madonna and Drake was horrible.
Were you there? No, were you there?
It was. I'm not saying it was like horrible as them, like like them kissing, but it must have been a lot of lipstick because there was still some residue.
Do you remember when Drake, like when he wiped his mouth and it was like a vomit witch just kissed him, and he wiped his mouth like this is hell.
It was hell.
That was very unpleasant. Clap it up. Riasco went somewhere with that. So it doesn't even have to be something you experienced. You could just throw something out there.
Most recently, I called into the radio station to share one of my experiences with DMX in Detroit, Michigan. He came, this was probably 15 years ago, maybe 20. And he was coming to a club, and we had to do security for him, and we had to basically barricade the VIP section with tables. Women were jumping over tables. Like, I literally caught a woman midair. She was trying to jump over to him, and but he was so friendly. He was so friendly.
Oh, he was a sweet
yeah, he
dude.
was a sweetheart. It was awesome.
Wow. So they were
it was very
jumping.
unpleasant to have to catch a woman in midair.
Yes.
You know.
Oh my goodness.
And he was hanging all over. This one security guard that reminds you of Eve.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a picture of that on my Instagram.
Wow.
But yeah, that was very unpleasant too because. He was just very touchy-feely. He was just very hanging over you. Well, no, you deal with that, but
kind of par for the course. Thank you for that. Clap it up. No, I love good anecdotes and good experiences. I feel like Doc. I feel you got something.
Oh, the show. I mean, I think of like the most unpleasant concerts I played, or just like
anything,
just terrible. But I think one of the good of the bad was waiting for Most Def in Humboldt, and it takes a long time to get to Humboldt because it's
Humboldt, Cali, yes.
Yeah, it's like it's out of the way, right?
There, yeah.
And he showed up at like 2:30 in the morning finally,
my
and everyone was just so mad.
That's horrible.
But I ended up like selling my tickets to some other people for some ganja and stuff like that. And
Make it work.
So for me, it was like I got to go see him like stand up and basically say what up to everybody, and then kind of like did a song, and then that was it.
I love it.
But that happens,
It happens. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Does anyone else? Ebony, Mariana, do y'all have any unpleasant?
Think of anything. No, I can't think of it.
You can't think. Well, I'm gonna get y'all both on this one. The next one, your unpleasant predicament with a baby. Now I know it. Ebony, you gotta hit me with something.
Well, working in the hospital, like my first experience of drawing blood for a neotate baby, like that's a very newborn, 5 days old, like that was very scary. So I guess that'll be an unpleasant experience.
Yeah. Did they ever stop crying?
No, actually, you got to keep going till you get the blood.
Right. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine doing that to a little baby. Mariano.
Mine would be because I got 2 kids.
Oh, okay.
Changing boys' diapers is terrible. Because they don't have no control over it. They just pee. Just go up in there.
You went up. How did you go up with it? You went up.
They hit you.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, no one's gonna. I guess I'm the only one. Just having them, period. Just having a baby. That's a very unpleasant predicament. Kind of just
Can we just give a shout out to all women? Thank you. Thank you, Mama.
Mother's Day is coming up.
I got to get my gift in. Wow, thank you for that reminder. Riasco, I know you. Come on.
Bro, no, don't bring me in this. I'm 28-0.
No!
28-0.
It's a pull-out game.
Well, I had a terrible mom, and I had to raise my little brothers when I was growing up.
Wow.
So, yeah, I love babies, man. But I think that they're like dogs. You gotta like train them right, or else they end up like biting you at the end. You gotta give them love.
Keep it real on the last talk show. He said they're like dogs. You do have to train up your children.
You
If
need to
you
train
don't
up your
train them up
children.
right, they will go
It's
buck
true.
wild.
I mean, by the time they're 3, you know, you got to kind of like structure them a little bit. You know, put them in the suit and tie, cut their hair. You know, they can't be a wild child all their life, or else they end up like me. You don't want to end up like me.
We love you, Doc. Don't we love Doc?
I'm
Yes.
just kidding.
Thank you.
I'm pretty lucky.
You're pretty good. Let's go to the next category of the show. The